Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Next Gen MLM Hacks Radio. This is going to be a follow-up to one episode I did called Don't Want to Be Pushy, and so this is going to be a good one for you guys, so stay tuned. For the past 2 years, I've put my blinders on and focused on learning from the most forward-thinking marketers on the planet. Now armed and skilled, I've committed myself to fail fast and act without knowing how towards my $1 million business. The burning question is, how will I do it without creating frenemies or going into debt, all from square one? This podcast is here to give you the answers. Listen, watch, and follow along as I learn, apply, and share new marketing strategies to grow my network marketing business using only today's best online sales funnels, business tools, and methods. My name is Eric Su, and welcome to Next Gen MLM Hacks Radio. All right, you guys. So this is something that's pretty interesting, which is many of us in network marketing, we don't want to be pushy, and I get it. And it's something that we wouldn't want when someone else talks to us. And so how do we come across so that we don't come across pushy? And so here's some information that can help you if you are feeling this way. So few things that the first thing I want to talk about is your mindset, which is if you feel like you're being pushy, you're probably using words and you probably are using a sequence, meaning how often you approach somebody in the wrong way. And so the mindset is, well, we just want to be helpful, we want to show that we care, and we want to be professional about it. And that is the key. Instead of being pushy, we're being professional. In other words, you know how many times that I've been contacted by auto insurance callers, okay? And I would probably get a call maybe once a week, maybe twice a week sometimes, okay? And I'm not sure if I'm not communicating correctly or not, or they just don't get the message, but these companies continue calling me, right? And perhaps one of the things I need to communicate with them is that they should put me on a do not call list, because it's getting annoying, right? Now, you certainly, when speaking to your prospects, you want to avoid going into that space of getting that they feel that you are annoying them, right? And so several things that you could say in your follow-up sequence would be to give them an opportunity to let you know that either they're out or they're in. In other words, are they in with you in terms of more information, or are they out with you with stop calling me, I'm not interested, right? And now, if there's one thing, I think this is my viewpoint with regards to follow-up, is that there are certain people that are not going to be consumers of your product, period, okay? And you know, I know that a lot of you have been taught a no is now, it could be also mean no, not at this time, okay? And unless that prospect tells you not at this time, I think the conversation kind of is, you know, kind of over, in my opinion. I know, although a lot of people are going to listen to this and say, oh, it's not over, right? Well, in a way, it kind of is, okay? And so rather than spend all your effort and time focusing energy on this person who said no, and of course, you're not going to prejudge anybody, but you get a feel for it from your experience, and you get to understand people and how they are, right? And so, going back to this professional thing, it is okay to ask for what they would like to do next. That's how I treat it. And so, you know, there is no shame in saying, okay, these are the things that you said, and here's what I would like to know. What would you like to do next, right? And so putting them in the control of the conversation isn't the worst thing, because it gives them a feeling that you care about them, I think, rather than trying to dominate, and rather than try to be, all over them, throwing up with your information about whatever you have. I think there is something to say about, pulling back a little bit. There is this thing of takeaway approach, which is, okay, you're going to take it away from them, and then maybe they'll come back around and say, hey, I really do want that. So that's kind of their decision to move forward with you. Okay, so I'm in the game of speaking to many at once. Okay, and one of the things that I want to do better at, and hopefully I can come back and share with you another episode about how what I'm doing to increase the type of person that is attracted to me, right? And whenever I follow up these types of people, these are the people who have raised their hand and said, yes, I want more information from you. Okay, so they're a little bit more quality. So because of that, when I follow up with these people, it's not so hard to get these people to make a decision, because they've already said, yes, I want some more information. And then you have the other types of people who they're very cold, you really don't know who they are, and all of a sudden you are doing this follow-up with them, and in reality they never may have said what they wanted or don't want from you, and then all of a sudden you are annoying them, and then when they don't respond to you, you kind of feel like, oh no, I was being too pushy. And so I kind of try to eliminate all that by filtering out certain people with information I have, so that when I get these people to either opt into my my podcast or my other giveaways and so forth through my posts and my social media, then I know that these people are quality people who are interested. Okay, and so if I'm making any sense here, the whole idea of being professional is knowing the type of person that you're dealing with, and getting in your head what the appropriate approach is, right? There is some truth to the fact that certain products are not for some people. Although your product might be for everyone, and you might think that, the old saying is, if you're trying to market to everyone, you're marketing to nobody. And so yes, you want to niche down into who you're talking with, what's your message, and the quality of the types of person that you're going to attract. Okay, so as long as you can get that honed in, your follow-up will be less pushy-like. Your follow-up will be more easy, because everything is, you're wanting to do things on a professional level anyway. So to say that follow-up is being professional, of course. And so the take-home message in this podcast is, you're not going to be pushy if you get the quality person that wants more information from you. And then therefore everything that you have set up to engage with this person will be on point, meaning there won't be an awkward feeling behind the message that you sent, the email you sent, the conversations you have, right? It's going to be all comfortable. It's going to be in a way that you don't feel pushy. Okay, so I hope this kind of makes sense. I've been kind of rambling on about back and forth of how to approach people, what to say perhaps. Maybe in a future episode we'll dive deeper into this, but you won't be pushy as long as you get quality contacts. You won't be pushy if you have a good follow-up sequence of words and messages, if you will, that communicate the next step and all those things. And as long as you are speaking to many at once, I think that is the key as well to help grow your business. If that doesn't make sense, we'll talk about that in the future. But anyhow, if you feel like you've got some value out of this and that this has been helpful, leave a comment or two, and remember to subscribe so that you get future podcasts and video casts from me. And I really appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are doing well, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Hey, thanks for listening. Please remember to subscribe and leave feedback for me. Do you have a question that you want answered live on the show? Go to nextgenmlmhacksradio.com to submit your question and download your free Next Gen MLM Masters Pack.